Let's take another look at the Revolve tool. It's an important tool, so let's get a little more practice with it. Um, what we're going to make is a rubber handled sleeve that might go on a metal cylinder in here. And here's a little picture of it, and here is a isometric dimensioned drawing of it. But we're helped a little more when we're shown the cross-sectional area, or the sketch if you will, that gets revolved around the axis of rotation, the construction line you see there. And we end up with this here. So the place to start would be with the sketch. Let's do that. I'm going to start on the XY plane here, and I'm going to be going back and forth here. Let me turn on my grid lines. And there we go. Just for a little difference there. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are going to make that hockey stick on its side, and let's just draw it freeform, and then we can dimension it later. And I'm not going to draw it, well, maybe I will. I like to draw starting at the origin, and so that's about, okay, we got to do some arithmetic here. We got to do a lot of arithmetic here. So let's just go ahead and draw that thing. Again, letting an inventor do the work to make sure everything's perpendicular. I'm going to come back here like this, and up like that, and over. Now let's dimension what we can dimension. If you recall, when you draw freeform, it seems like dimensioning the little things first to make sure they don't get completely obliterated by bigger length dimensioning is a good idea. So let's do the 0.156. So that is, say, between here and here. That is 0.156. Okay, so far so good. Looks like this is 0.25. Uh-oh. No. Okay, yeah. So that's that. I don't think we'll get in too much trouble if we dimension the big feature. It's much bigger, 4.469. Let's give it a shot. 4.469. Okay. So we're there. Now we have to do some arithmetic, I think. What numbers haven't we used? Well, we haven't used this 0.75. We got to be careful on that one. We're going to have to draw our construction line here. There it is. And this 0.75 is the distance from the outer part of the what's going to eventually be the handle and the axis of rotation of that construction line. So let's go ahead and dimension that. So from our construction line here to here, what I think we're being told is that is 0.75. 75. And what happened? Well, we've used everything except this 0.125. So let's go ahead and do that. From here to here is 0.125. And actually, maybe we don't need to do the arithmetic. Still two dimensions needed. But I think that's okay. It looks the same. Let's do it. Finish sketch. And remember what we're going after is this. So let's just think it's obvious what to do now. Take the revolve tool, and then for the axis we choose that, and we get that. And what you'll notice is that when you had that little jog upward on the hockey stick, the part where it hits the puck, um, you get something like that, whereas if you don't have one, you'll get something like that. Okay, that doesn't really look like what it's supposed to yet, but they tell us that the around the outside edges with fillets of radius 0.25 inches. So that would be, I believe, on this side. So fillet 0.25 right there, apply. So we have that. What about the other side? Do we need to fillet anything there? That looks like it's filleted also. Oh, 0.3175 OD, so I think we do need to take care of the, let's do a 1/2 inch fillet here as well and see what happens. Is that right? We're going to go with that for now. Okay. Now why don't we yeah, so getting back to that, so when it says typical, that means that all corners that could reasonably take the 0.25 radius fillet would get it, so we'll put it on both sides. Let's give it a color. Okay, my screen is squished. And if we call it, I believe there's a color or a black rubber. So then it looks kind of what a handle would really look like. Let's go ahead and name it appropriately. And let's name it last name, first name. You're going to put your stuff in there, underscore. Again, this should go in the T9 folder. Revolve. Yeah, just like it says. All right, so take out the side, the little vertical area there, and so I can see your name and all how you made it. Physical update, and we're going to find that this thing has a volume of 4.375 inches. So go to the snipper tool, new, just get the whole thing, and we've got everything we need, and go ahead and upload that to School Loop Dropbox. Thank you very much for watching.